amazing webinar for you guys. Let's wait for more people to join in. Today's webinar is on the topic about data-driven marketing, and this webinar is titled as Learn How to Become a Data-Driven Marketer. Yes, till to this date, many people in marketing industry, I've seen many people, I've come across many people, I talk to them, they don't make decisions with data. They make the decisions without data. They come up with their own conclusions, and they have no data to support it. For example, they think their email campaign went really well or really bad. Let's say their email campaign went really well, but most of it landed in the spam. Most of it is they don't know about the regular percentages, etc. So if you're not using data to make decisions, guys, you're missing out on a lot of things, lot of places where you can actually grow your audience, your company, your brand, and get more sales for your product. So in today's webinar, you are going to witness an amazing product that lets you create reports for your marketing efforts, be it Google Analytics or Facebook, etc. And we're going to explore more about the tool. But we have a short presentation for you guys. Let's start with that by.
Study shows that a majority of marketers spend 2.5 hours on average to create and analyze a single report. Are you still doing this? What's going on, guys? This is Val from PitchGround. Building and analyzing digital marketing reports takes the lion's share of the time of the marketer. If you are dealing with the Google Ads, Facebook Ads or Google Analytics, you have already been through this pain. And that's the reason why a lot of different automation solutions have been popping out recently. While the automation of reports has been embraced by more than 40% of brands surveyed, still the analysis is being done manually and continues to consume time. And DataMyth is here to change it for good. It's more than just graphs. DataMyth is an intuitive and comprehensive report with the analysis you need to scale your business. Focus on the next steps while DataMyth builds your performance analysis quickly and easily. The analysis identifies the change in performance based on the metrics selected. Multiple aspects are taken into consideration to arrive at the elements that cause the impact. A multi-layered report with a summary that you send to stakeholders or clients and detailed sections that delve deeper into the performance for analysts. Get insights that help you identify the performing and non-performing aspects of your campaign in just a couple of clicks. And you can add the client logo for each channel, so all the subsequent reports will include that logo. And that's a nice feature to have if you're an agency, because it makes you look more professional. If you want to learn how to use DataMyth, go check out the use case video and hurry up to grab.
Yes, that was a DataMyth, guys. That was Val talking about DataMyth. It lets you create marketing reports super easily. And to talk about data-driven marketing, we have a really special guest with us today. His name is Raj. He's the co-founder of DataMyth, and I'm adding Raj here. Hi, Raj. How are you doing?
Hey, Mirak, I'm doing good. Thank you. How are you all people? I hope
I'm doing great, and the audience is also really amazing. Abhishek says hello. And guys, this is to inform you guys, this is Raj's very first webinar, and he's doing it with PitchGround. So it makes me really happy that Raj that I'm doing the debut webinar with him, and super happy for this one. So what do we have for the users today, Raj?
great. Okay, hi guys. I'm Raj. I'm the founder of DataMyth. So I'll just give you a short story about me and how we started this DataMyth completely. Like I have been working with digital marketing industry for the last about 13 years, and I've seen my team members and my colleagues do a lot of reporting and analysis day in and day out. The guys who report to me or my colleagues and my friends, they do a lot of analysis, reporting, and then they spend a lot of time on that more than optimizing our strategy because we do deal with a lot of clients, right? So what happens after that? It's a very mundane process, but it is very critical. You cannot say, okay, I don't want to run a report for the client. Let me do something else different. Like, no, the client wants to know the numbers, right? So everything was going on that node, and it was not, we were not able to stop that point. That's when I thought, okay, you know what? Why not we automate it? Okay, when we spoke about automation to my consultants who build the product, we were like, no, there are a lot of complexities on this, and then we that's when the idea of data myth was really born. So you can automate this stuff applying our day-to-day activity in a flow. So that's how we got data myth live and we launched the product. And I'm happy to announce that like data myth is live with pitchground. I'm happy that like they've taken it up and then they're selling it on pitchground. So that's a small story that I want to share with you all. uh, I'll quickly
Yes,
share
we
my
agree on
screen.
that as well. And I've told the users that we've prepared like a short presentation. They can learn about data. So what can they expect out of this presentation? Like?
So the main thing here is how market is changed right now. How you cannot just go with an assumption to the marketer saying like, I think this will work. That doesn't work anymore. So you have to go with data. So that is very important and critical right now. And right now, everybody, I have a slide about that. Say, in God we trust. For others, bring data. Right. So that is the current scenario, and how much time you spend on these kind of data analysis and reporting, and how it is sometimes it's frustrating, sometimes it is mundane, but you cannot avoid that. So how we can rectify that, how these solutions can be scalable and solve your day-to-day issues in your digital marketing companies. So that is what it's going to be. And then we're going to introduce DataMyth to you guys, have a short demo of the tool, how it can help you, how it can save literally hours and hours of time on your weekly basis that you can spend on optimizing or strategizing the next plan of your client or for your stakeholders. That is what you can expect from this presentation. So, like Minak told, and I told, this is my first webinar. Please bear with me, guys. If I make any, please bear with me. Uh,
Absolutely, absolutely. Pitch grounders have seen founders doing first webinars, and usually it goes really, really great. So, Raj, there is like a share button beside the video button. Click on it. Please share your screen and let users do that.
yeah.
Yes, we can see your screen already, and yep, we can see the presentation. Over to you, Raj. The stage is yours. Please go ahead. And guys, during any point in the webinar, if you have any questions, feel free to ask it. And if you stay till the end of this webinar, we also have a giveaway as well. So don't go anywhere because we have some exciting prizes that you can win. So over to you, Raj.
Great. So, like Minak mentioned, we will make it more interactive. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. If you want to stop and ask questions, that'll be great. Minak will be moderating. If anybody posts a question on the chat, please, Minak, please let me know. I can answer them. And let's go to the presentation. Like I started the conversation, yeah, in God we trust, all others bring data, right? So, like I mentioned earlier, nothing cannot be assumed right now, or nothing cannot be like say, I think this will work. Like Minak mentioned earlier in the webinar, this email campaign performed well, but you need to know why it performed well. Okay, I ran a campaign on Google Ads. I need to know what actually helped me to bring the sales or the conversion numbers, without which I am just going blind with the data. I cannot just go to the client and say, or to the stakeholders, okay, my conversions increased by X percentage, right? How do you say why? The client will always come to you and ask like, okay, you have done an improvement in the campaign, tell me why there's an improvement in the campaign. If you don't have an answer for that, then you are on the blind spot, right? So that is very important. Critical analysis is very important. Right now we are surrounded with a lot of data. We get data from Google Analytics, Facebook, LinkedIn. Facebook gives multiple data, Google Ads gives multiple data. What are we doing with the data, right? So we have a lot of data surrounded among us, but what we are looking at is making an actionable insight, right? That is missing right now. I've seen a lot of reporting tools in the market where they say you can build it, the tool is built with analysis or insights. But when you see the tool, really, it is all a chart or a graph and table, and that like probably a liner that says your campaign increased conversion by X percentage. That is not analysis for me, or that is not data analysis for me, or data driven analysis for me. I need to know, okay, how it impacted my business or the campaign performance, what actually made the change in the performance, and how it happened. So that is very important for every marketer. When I go to my client, I need to tell them, I need to build a story and then tell them, okay, this is what happened over the last 1 month. And these are the factors that, these are the things that we did to help the campaign improve the performance. And some of the campaigns, sometimes like whatever changes that you make that wouldn't have actually impacted a campaign because your competition is also doing something, right? So how do you come back to that? Like, okay, we have done these, but then the competition is doing this. Like these are the metrics from competition that actually help not to improve your performance or like that dip your performance. So you have to build a story to your stakeholders or your client. That is how it is. So first thing, data is very important and critical. So right now, with a lot of marketeers, the major problem here, what they face is here, they do a lot of reporting, they do optimization, they have client calls or meetings with their stakeholders, right? So you do a lot of things, and when you're especially in an agency, you have, let's say you handle 10 clients, or if you're a freelancer as well, you handle 10 clients. You do their weekly reports, you do their monthly reports, you do have their calls on a daily basis or a weekly basis, and then you do a base of optimization. But like you ran a report and you spend like say a couple of hours to analyze, and you found out some important things that you want to implement it. But while you're doing all this, you might miss out on things, on like on making this strategy work for the next month or the coming weeks, right? Because you don't have time for strategy, you don't have time to achieve the next milestone. The client gives you a big goal, but then since you are preoccupied with so many other things, you're not able to fit your strategy into your daily schedule or a weekly schedule. So that's when DataMyth comes in. Like, you can actually the reporting, everything is taken care by DataMyth, the analysis part, and you have more time for your strategy, your research, and you optimize your campaign to improve your performance. And when you have more time in your hand, it's always better to have like it is easier for you to handle more clients, right? So that's how we're gonna fit in the bill right now. Okay. So we did a survey. We spoke to 51 digital marketers across globe, handling different markets and different verticals. And we did a survey. We asked multiple questions, and then what we found out on the survey is a marketer spends around 7.5 hours on a week doing reporting and analysis. Even let's say most of them have come back to us and said we do automated reporting tools as well, like Tableau or Google Data Studio, but still they spend more time on analyzing the report, right? I have my graph, I have my chart. There's suddenly a spike, suddenly a drop for the in the graph. That how do I tell a story to the client, right? So they will sit and analyze, they download multiple sections of a report, and then sit and analyze what happened, a day report or hourly report, or which country is performing or which campaign is performing, under the campaign what happened. So they sit and analyze everything, and then they build a story and then go to the client and write insights. Even though they have an automated tool, we spoke to so many people, then that they said like 40% of the users said we do automated reporting tools, but still we spend time on analyzing the report. Okay, are we still doing it? We are in 2021. We can automate some of the stuff. There are some things that cannot be automated, but yes, this can be automated. That's when we said, okay, there's a huge gap that we found in the market. There is an automated reporting tools are available, which gives you a charts and graph, but then there's analysis that has to be fit in so that people can go to the client. So that's when uh, we asked, like say on an average, people spend around like say two reports a week actually. If you look at this, on average like 2 to 3 reports they run in a week, and they spend about 2 to 3 hours in a week to like create the report. With one report with analysis, this one guy, like say like handling one client, spends about like say 2 to 3 hours for only reporting. Imagine you can save that kind of time and spend that quality time for optimization or your strategy or some research about your competition or new brand communication. You can spend a lot of time on like so many other things which could help you to improve your performance, right? Rather than just sitting and doing the reporting. Like I said, reporting is critical, but it can be automated. So we one more thing what we found out here is when they spend a lot of time on analysis and building the reports, the critical part is missing out a key insight is very repetitive. That's a major concern. All the marketeers, majority of the marketeers actually informed us when we spoke to them. They said, like, we do this, but then after we share the details with the client, or after we speak to the client, we find some insight that are a little critical. So that goes into the next week's report, or like at that point of time, we tend to manage, but then we see it like probably a day or two later, we might have missed out on improving the performance in the last 2 days or something. So missing a key insight is very high when you do a report manually. Uh, that is very critical right now. So the solution is, yes, automated data driven analysis that can save a lot of time. And we don't need a heavy what do you say, linking the channels from multiple sources. It should not be a tedious process for everyone. It can be a simple API call that can pull your data and then show what is happening in your account, rather than just like you go to a client and then tell them, give access to them, when you have a lot of back and forth email saying whether your account is connected or not, and whether you have everything set properly. So like most of the reporting tools like Tableau or Dataroma, if you take, they have a lot of tedious process linking the channel right now. And like you need a Tableau expert or a Dataroma expert to sit and do the reporting for you. That is very critical. Like you need a resource is spending a lot of time on building the report and sharing it with another team where they analyze the report and sharing with the client member or the stakeholders, right? So easy solution is easy linking with all the channels via API. And the next thing is very important, that is fast, quick, efficient, and easy to use. That is very, very important. That's what we feel. So Snap product is DataMyth. So DataMyth is a product that is a SaaS-based reporting solution that helps marketers to pull or generate reports with data-driven analysis and performance insights. So our tool does not even just come out and tell you why there is a change in performance, or like say, not like the other tools like say increase in conversions by X percentage. No, we are not that tool. We give that obvious sentence, but then apart from that, what we show is the changes that actually impacted the reasons for the change based on the impact. Say for example, last month conversion was 10 and this month is like say 12. That increase is not major, but wherein you see like say 10 to 40, that increase is more. So we choose that, and based on the impact we showcase why there is why this campaign increases performance. So at a click of a button, you will see what is working and what is not working. We give the positive impact as well and the negative impact as well. So we show the rosy picture and the bad side of the campaign as well, so that an analyst can actually understand how he can optimize in the coming weeks. At click of a button, you will know exactly what to do in the next reporting period or the next optimization cycle. So we have multiple sections of the report. The overview section actually takes care of the important points that will help understand a client understand what's happening in his account. And there are other sections in the report that helps marketers to understand how they can improve their performance. So the two sections is we have a comprehensive report structure that helps both the top level management and the guy who's handling the account as well. And one of the major things DataMyth does, since it's a comprehensive report, we eliminate the need to download and analyze multiple sections. Say, for example, you are running a Google analytics report. You have to pull channel performance, goal performance, country performance, device performance, landing page performance, everything. Like you have multiple sections available in the report, and then you pull various CSVs and then collate it in a PPT, or you connect everything to Data Studio and then pull everything and then sit and analyze everything. Here, at a click of a button, you get everything streamlined for you within a minute. And one more thing, what we have is like, yeah, unlimited reports, irrespective of the package, whatever that you get. So there is no limitation of reports we have. Any package you select, you get unlimited reports. Any questions on
That's
this?
actually the good part of this. Like, unlimited reports, even if you go for the base plan. And I think since we've been talking about this, we should directly get into the reports and show actually how the reports look like. Are you
Sure.
guys with me? Are you guys? Do you want to see how these reports look like? How you can add your own client logos, etc., onto these reports? Tell me in the comments down below. I want to see some comments that are coming in, and we will show you these how these live reports are going to look like. We'll show you how these live reports are actually easy to make and easy to connect, how easy it is to generate the full-fledged report. You don't have to manually put things, collect the data and all that. Let a software do that for all for you. So Raj, you can uh, explore the tool by going into like the uh,
Yes.
um, yes,
So,
comments
okay.
are coming in, shows the money and etc.
Yeah. Shows the money. Yes.
Yes, that's where data is where the money is.
Yes.
Mark, Facebook understands it a lot better. So this is a dashboard that is presented when people log in and look at DataMyth, right?
Yeah, sure. Okay, let me give a quick review. Let's say as soon as you log in for the first time, you will have only the create client empty screen and create client button here because your first time you're coming. So you just go and create a client here. Say, for example, I've already created page down, say, uh, test client. Okay, and you say create. So as soon as you click create, okay, sorry, there's a security reason, like my session was logged out. Yeah, great. So every 30 minutes, if the if you are not using the tool, it will automatically session out happens, and then you have to relog in it again. So yes, now
Yes, so no one can snoop into your reports.
yes.
Yes.
So create client, and then say you have created a client, and you see this, you have the select account button. So wherein you go and link your channel. Say, for example, you click on this link button that actually goes to OAuth page where you can link your email IDs, right? So right now we have already linked a lot of accounts, so I am not gonna go there. So I'll just directly go ahead and link. Once the OAuth completes, your email ID will be here, and you click on this, and you'll see the list of email ID here, and you, whatever channel you want to link. Say under one email ID, you might have multiple properties or multiple customers you can link as an agency or an individual. So you select which particular view ID or customer ID you want to link it to your particular client. So right now I'm linking a DataMyth account, and I say
And users can see what data, like currently it's Google Analytics, Facebook ads,
and Google Ads.
Google ads. Got
Yeah.
it. Because a question that's asked by Javier says that this report does work with paid campaigns, or it also provides stats for post engagement, comments, and received messages.
Okay, this right now we have integrated Facebook ads. We will be rolling out Facebook Insights as well. That is your engagement, page likes, and everything.
Oh
So
wow.
yeah, right now it works only with Facebook paid ads.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah. So
Got
right
it.
now I have added my Google Analytics account here, which is like with took like probably like less than a minute. And here there's an option for you to upload your client logo. I click on it, I choose, and then you can just add your client logo to this. Like, sorry, I have a very cluttered desktop. Yeah, I'll just go say
And one this and like regarding Google Analytics, I've seen many comments coming in the other posts as well, and also Javier is also asking it here. For
Mhm.
Google Analytics, does it work with Google Analytics 4 or the legacy analytics?
It is a legacy universal analytics. We will be launching Google Analytics for first quarter of the next year.
Okay, first quarter of 2022. Awesome.
Yes, yes. So we are working on it. So the immediate plan is like we have a lot of requests from audience to launch Google Analytics for e-commerce. So we have a specific report for Google Analytics for e-commerce. So which will be launched probably like end of November or first week of December. Once
Oh,
that is
perfect.
launched, we'll start the Google Analytics for Google Analytics 4 actually.
Got it. Got it.
Yeah.
Please continue. Yes.
Yeah, so I have uploaded, I've selected my logo and I say submit. And yes, my logos are uploaded successfully. So
So this
now,
is where we can upload like the client logos and everything.
yes, here,
Okay.
every channel, if you look at it, like every channel will have the upload logo button, right? So for every channel you can go ahead and upload your logo, and the logo will appear on your screen. Okay, so now I'm running a Google Analytics report. So by default, last 30 days is selected. So you can say like October 1st to October 31st and say compare with September 1st to September 30th. Okay. And then I say get report, boom. The report is loading for you guys with actionable insights, return insights that helps you understand what is working and what is not working. So I'll take you through each and everything. What are the
Interesting. So this is the report that's viewable inside the DataMyth app itself,
yeah.
and we
So
can export like PDF and everything.
PDF. So for Google Analytics, we have based the Google Analytics analysis based on ABC model, acquisition, behavior, and conversion. And your summary takes care of, like say, it tells you what is the increase in sessions and what channel that drove the session. And out of the total session, how many are new users and how many are old returning users. And if there's an increase or decrease, which channel again impacted the performance. And again with the behavior, which channel is actually let's say for example here, the channel that influenced the negative change in bounce rate is email and others and social. Again, the same channel actually, apart from these channels, paid search and organic search actually improved your performance. So the top pages with bounce rate, we have given the pages as well on the overview. So this helps probably top management or a client can understand what's happening in your account. Okay, so even for the conversion, we say like, okay, we have seen 27% increase in conversions, and the demo is the one row maximum conversion, and that is contributed by others mainly here. And of the total conversion, 77% are new visitors and 22% are returning visitors. Now it is a overview performance. You drill down to channel performance, which channel is giving you the maximum for you. So here the email performance, the email that sent out last week, that actually helped me drive more sessions. And you can compare that with goals. Even though I sent a good email, but the conversion from the email was not really great, so I got from organic search, right? So if you see this, the analysis tells you email is the impact where you see a spike because of the campaign that you shared. And the impact of the above channel was reduced by direct from this home page. So it gives you by impact, not just by increase or decrease percentage. Like I mentioned earlier, it is very important that we chose the data based on impact. So that is when you go, like say, like I said, 50 to sorry 2 to 4 is 100% increase. That will not actually help my business in any which way, the campaign performance. Wherein 50 to 100, even though that's 100% improvement, the improvement, the increase is high, I can go and say like that helped me increase my campaign performance. And next is we have the goal completion. So this is one thing that I, even when I was working with various agencies, I found it difficult. Like say, even though Google had a custom report, it is very difficult for us to go like find out the various goals aligned with the channels. It's very difficult to map this number. So DataMyth does that for you. See here, these are the different goals that perform for you compared to the previous data in selected, and how it is performed based on each channel. See, goal 3 on demo gave me a good conversion compared to last week, wherein others did not like gave anything for me. Like referral also, you see here 17% on goal 3 is performing really good for me, and I can see the channel breakdown as well here. And apart from that, it gives information on which page is giving me the info, the conversion, or which campaign has helped me to improve the conversion from this. So this detail is very in depth for me to understand. Okay, under organic search, these two pages are help me improve my conversion compared to last week, right? So you have your channel data. Under the channel data, you have your goal data. Under the goal data, you have your pages that help you to improve your conversions. So that's how detailed that goes. Now coming to new versus returning users, you have the data compare. This is okay. People might ask, okay, this I get it in Google, but what you don't get here is the drill down. Under new visitor, these are the different channels that is giving you the new visitor data in terms of sessions and what is driving goal for you and what device is performing for you. So based on this data, you can optimize your campaign. Like say right now, if you see desktop is the 90% of the user are coming from desktop for the new visitor. So now probably the like then I see organic search, and organic search is where I get a lot of goals, and the traffic is mainly coming from email. So need to optimize my mobile friendly emails, and then share the like my email should be responsive, like Minak said, I have to make sure my emails are responsive so that I increase my mobile traffic as well, right? That's how we give break down the data for returning and new visitors. So for both you can get the data, and it gives you a channel level insight, and what device is performing, and what goal is help you to improve the performance as well. Similar to the channel we have for landing page, for each page we give a breakdown of data. See sessions, what channel is driving traffic for you, what channel is driving goal for you, and what device is driving sessions for you. We give that data for each page. We select top 8 pages, and then for the top 8 pages we give this data. You can expand and see all these data in single click. And again here it gives you the channel and the page that help to improve the sessions and the conversions. Both metrics, both KPIs are available in this, and device performance data and country performance data. Once you have all this data downloaded, you can download this report, say Google Analytics, and you can select, okay fine, I don't want country performance data to show to the client, you can uncheck it. Or you like say I don't want device performance, you can uncheck it. So only that particular section will be downloaded. Whatever you select will get downloaded and then shared with your client. So now say download report, it takes about 60 to 70 seconds for you to get the report downloaded. I'll quickly show a downloaded report so that you guys don't have to wait for one. Sorry, wait. A lot of reports are there. I have no. Let me download it. I have a lot of reports.
Yes, we are data driven marketers. We work with reports and a lot of data.
Correct. So this
So
is with the logo on your PDF, right? So you will have your front page with the logo coming in a big thing, and then on every page you have your client logo. So it is. I will not call it a complete white label, but then you have your logo uploaded to your client. We will be working on like making sure that we get some kind of white labeling done to the user. But yes, right now your logo can be uploaded to the users. And this is Google Analytics. We have Google Ads, where another interesting part I want to show you guys is Google Ads actually shows data based on your change history when you upload it on the console. So that is like say there are a lot of things that happens when you make changes on a campaign, right? So your campaign data will be analyzed based on the changes that you made. So right now, Google doesn't provide the API for Google change history. So a user has to manually upload the change history file onto your on the console, and that will be the our algorithm as an analyzes the entire report and then shows your insights based on that. Like say for example, you added a new keyword or increased keyword CPC, that will say increase in keyword CPC led to the increase in clicks or increase in position. That gives you the analysis based on change history. And and one more thing I want to tell here is none of the report data is stored within DataMyth. Okay, that is another high security point here. We don't store any of your data. Everything happens with the API. So once the report is downloaded, fetched and downloaded, you have it in your local system. That is the data you have it. You don't have any data stored in our local servers. Everything on the fly, it fetches the report, it analyzes on the fly, and then it loads it in front for you.
it's great
That's
for
how it is.
it's great for privacy concerns for people those who
Yes.
have it. And we are also getting a ton of questions here.
Yeah.
So Ruhani asks, is there any custom API call system to receive structured data that can be mapped into fields?
Right now, we do not have the customization on this. Okay, so right now, what we show is like we call this an instant Google Analytics and Google Ads reports. So we do not offer customization apart from changing the metrics on your dropdown. Like say here, if you want to measure, like say user versus uh, new users. That is how we have these options right now. And Google Ads data will show you insights based on the metric that you select. But customization of the metrics on these, we don't have it right now.
And DataMyth just reads data but does not write, change, or modify anything in Google Analytics or Facebook Business.
No, we do not change anything. We just fetch data at that point of time. Like I said, we don't store anything. We don't have any data stored in a local server. We just fetch data from your API and we'll show it once you close. Like say, once I go here, that's it. The
Okay.
data is gone. So you can see what you have run under your My account, what report that you have run. But again, that is just for information, what day trade that you have run. You cannot again, like say, we don't even have it, like we don't store data, so we cannot download it or rerun it. Like again, you have to go and select the same date range to see it. It is just for information, what day trade that you have run, what report you have run. That's about it. Like I said, no data storage. So your data is very safe with DataMyth.
Absolutely. And one more question is coming in by Athanasios from Greece. Does the data myth have any anomalies suggestion?
Anomaly suggestion as of now, we like say external factors we haven't incorporated. Our team is working on that right now. We'll be adding insights in the near future. Since right now what we have taken is the data that is available in the system and analyze it and show it. Some of the external factors like holidays or some of the things that like say for example that Black Friday sale might help improve sales for an e-commerce. So that Black Friday is an external factor, right? So apart from you running a campaign, generally it might increase your sales. So the external factors are not incorporated as of now, but soon we'll be incorporating that, like trying to see how we can merge the data from the tool and the external factors and do it, because there's a lot of ways that can go wrong as well. Like say a long weekend might impact a B2B business in a different way, but in a negative way. But for a B2C might impact in a good way, right? So we are working on that, and we will definitely have anomaly detection soon.
Awesome. Athanasios, I hope that answers your question. It's going to come soon. Yep. We were looking at the PDF.
Yes. So, like I mentioned, the report name, what you have given when you download, that will become your report name, and you have your logo here.
So that will
And
be the client's logo that's coming in.
yes, whatever you upload. So by default, DataMyth logo will be there. Once you upload a client logo, you have your client logo here. Like I actually, when I spoke to people, like a lot of people came back to me say like, I see DataMyth logo on the PDF. How can I remove it? So you upload your logo on your channel specific information that will replace DataMyth logo, because we need to have some information on the PDF. So we added DataMyth logo by default. By like I said here, when you upload a new logo here for each channel, you will
Okay.
have a logo coming up here. Okay.
Perfect. Perfect. Awesome.
And yeah, so this is a PDF. You have your report, the section of the report, and what date range that you ran the report for, and your client logo will appear here as well.
Okay.
And
So wherever the DataMyth logo is there, there are all we get the client logos. Okay.
exactly, exactly.
Guys, note it down. You don't need to have the DataMyth logo. It's just that we didn't upload the client logo. But yes, it will 100% be your client logos and unlimited reports, even with the base plan. No worries on that front. Okay. No worries on that front. Yeah.
So whatever that we have seen under the report will get downloaded as a PDF here, right? And
Yes.
whatever section that you've expanded in the report, that will come like this. Say new visitor, like if I don't want to expand, you can just close it and download. Yeah, it will not come as an expanded section. But if you expanded it, it will come like this, and the insights will come. So we ensured everything that a user wants when for a GA or a GA ads, we get it in one single report with just a click of a button, so that you guys can spend your valuable time on optimizing your campaign or improving your planning your next strategy. So that's how it looks. Any questions?
We are looking at more questions here. So Ruhani says, I think there's a lot of usable insights in the report, and it's just that it might need a minimalistic design approach on output, which is like an infographic. That style is easy to read through. Basically, I'm saying a bit more graphical manner of the presentation.
Correct. We understand that. Like say, like I said, we are a startup and we launched our product very recently, and we are getting feedbacks. And like I mentioned, we are actually working on changing the UI as well for the tool, entire tool, so it makes very simple for the user to get it, get everything in less than 2 minutes. And regarding the colors and the graphical representation, we are still working on it. You might see changes in terms of the graphs, the way it is portrayed here on the report. Yes, definitely we are working on that. We have taken that into consideration. Definitely we will be working on this.
All right, all right. So a user actually asks a really nice question. I think this is regarding Spanish. One read it. So Javier says here that the
Mhm.
content, which is the text on the bottom of the each graph, like
Yeah.
observations and insights, can it
Yeah.
be hidden while exporting to PDF? Asking it because Spanish, and we would like to translate the content. Yeah.
Okay, got it. Like so, right now we do not offer translation and we do not offer the insights being hidden right now. That's a good point. We can take it into consideration if people wants it, but right now we do not offer that. And again, the important element of the tool is insights, right? Like I mentioned,
Okay.
the other tool
Okay.
gives graphs and charts, but our tool gives insights for you, which is written insights. So that's the main thing right now here.
Got it. Got it. So Javier, that's the part, uh, and hope that answers your question. So that's
And
Google Ads, Google Analytics, Facebook Ads.
we are adding quite a lot of new, as in like I mentioned, Google Analytics for e-commerce is coming. After that, we have a paid media report that will be a combination of your Google Ads, Facebook Ads, and LinkedIn Ads. All the three data source combined into one report, and it will show the analysis based on that for each sources. So right now, what we have seen in the market is everybody gives reports in silos. You can have uh, Facebook report, even though they say combined report. I've seen reports showing like first Google ads, then Facebook ads, and then LinkedIn ads. That doesn't make any sense for me. I have to go and optimize separately. I understand, but then I need to understand the whole picture. As I need to understand the entire report as a whole, right? This particular report will give you a whole picture of your paid media, like the entire amount what you spend for across three channels, which is performing, which channel is performing, under that channel which campaign is performing. All the details will be there in the paid media report, which will be launching in the first quarter of Jan.
Awesome. Awesome. So, is there any roadmap that users can look at?
Yes, yes. If you go to our website on the footer, we have a roadmap link to that. Here is a quick preview of my roadmap. Here you can.
Because LTD users love roadmaps,
Yeah.
and yeah.
So if you see already, like our insights have been formed, and then our new design is done. So our everything, like say, FB logo upload is also done. You can download it. So in development, we have right now the front end work is going on. By next week, Facebook. Right now, we have some simple metric. Next week, we are going to align Facebook with the results. Say you can select one of the objectives from the drop down, saying, say for example, you run page like campaign, so you say page like is my main objective, so your analysis and insights will be based on the objective that you select. So that's how we make it. So we ensure the user gets more information based on what they need.
Awesome, awesome. So, guys, the roadmap is also live, and we've been getting comments. You can basically select the date range, and then the report is generated. And then, if you see the report, you expand the sections, you get the insights, and if you want to give it to the client, you can export it as a PDF by adding your client's logo, the expanded sections, and the insights will be shown to you like this in a really nice PDF with your client's logo. That is all explained in a really nice manner.
So we are working on a front cover as well,
Oh,
like
this would be nice. Yeah, this would
yeah.
be
So
nice. Okay.
So we've designed it, so we are yet to implement it, but we'll be implementing it. So, like I said, we have more integrations. We are here to change the market. We found a gap. We are here to change the market. So if you see the paid
Love it.
comment, CFO,
Love it.
SEO report, we will be see. I believe in a couple of things like these are the main integrations that people would look into it, and then whatever the integrations are important, we are gonna make it live with DataMyth. And like one more thing, people might ask like, okay, we have only three integrations. Why it is taking so much time for you to get another integration? We do not, like I said, we do not just offer simple table or like widget or something because we want to save your time so that we spend more time building these reports. So the analysis, formation, the algorithm, everything takes a lot of time for us, and we sit as a team, we sit and we bring in the best possible solution for you guys so that each integration takes a little bit extra time compared to our competitors, because we would like to save time for you rather than we spend time on us.
100%, 100%. And with that, I'm gonna be sharing my screen right now.
One
And
quick thing before that, Menak, I'm sorry.
sure. Yeah,
I
it's fine. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
just want to show Google Ads report because that is another critical report for people. Like
Yes.
you
Bring it
see,
on.
you have a similar trend, and you can compare it with, like say, right now by default, clicks is click selected. You can select impression, and you can compare it with another metric. And you're again here, if you see your data is split into clicks and cost conversion and cost per conversion. While running the report, you will be asked to give a target CPL. When you give a target CPL, your insights based on the target CPL. Like say, for example, I've given 75 as my target CPL. It will show how much my CPL is above the target defined CPL, and what are the keywords or the campaign that is actually, like say, high CPL is one. You don't find some keywords which is spending more but then it's not giving conversion. So high spend but no conversions, and you see which channel under that network, which network is performing well for you, and each network what placement or keyword that is performing for in terms of clicks and conversions. Campaign performance will show positive and negative impact based on metrics that you select, and based on that information that you select, your data and the insight changes. And see, you have top 10 keywords based on the information that you select each keyword. Like see, if you look at this, I've increased the CPC, that's why the clicks increase. Like the decrease in clicks are attributed to the impression share. So we show the highest possible reason why your clicks would have increased or decreased for that particular data frame that you've selected. And it shows top ads, text ads, and display ads. Right now, Google Ads supports text ad, display ads, and responsive search ads. Mobile app and shopping, we are yet to implement. And one more thing it shows here is for that ad, what keyword is driving traffic, and which network is actually the placement of your ad, which placement your ad is performing better, whether on top or side, that gives that information as well. And landing page performance. Landing page is just like how many pages are there, like, and you can see what are the pages that based on the performance, and which device is performing well for me, and under each device what are the campaigns and what are the keywords that is generating traffic and conversions for me. And again, like I said, yes, here this report also can be downloaded, and you can select whatever section you want and download this report with your client logo. It'll be there for you within 2 minutes. So to get this analysis, I'm sure you marketers will definitely know it will take minimum 2 3 hours, right? Here we get everything in less than 2 minutes, and the PDF download have, like, you have to wait for about 70 to 90 seconds, and it'll be there on your screen.
Absolutely, absolutely. Because we have a ton of comments also coming in. Do you have reports scheduling like daily, weekly, or monthly?
Right now, we don't have, but it's there in the pipeline. Like I said, we are working on some couple of other integrations where we can get the reporting schedule. Right now, PDF download is there. We'll be launching December. We'll be launching the share the PDF option, so you can like it can be downloaded and you can click and share it with your corresponding email. Like type the email and then share it. Scheduling is one feature that most of the pitch owners ask actually. So we will be working on it as well. We have added to our roadmap. Definitely, it is there on our roadmap. We'll be launching it soon. Like I said,
Absolutely. Yeah.
great.
Yes, that was like really insightful of all the real insights that we get from all these reports. And I could truly see the enthusiasm while you were going through all the reports. I'm like, wait, wait, don't share the link. We have to go through the report first and actually show the Google Ads report. before we share the link of the lifetime deal. Yeah, I truly
As a
agree.
marketer, I've seen it. I wanted these kind of tools so that I can save my time, and like I can save my team members time so that they can have like they can spend more time on other tasks. Or imagine I can handle more clients. There's more money for me. Like Jeremy here, show me the money, right?
Darren, yeah,
That's really
Darren
important.
said that. Yeah,
You can see
perfect.
the calculator on our DataMyth website pricing page. How much actually you can save using DataMyth.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I'm gonna share my screen right now and take you guys through the lifetime deal of DataMyth. Guys, it starts at $49, just like every other lifetime deal on PitchGround that starts at a similar pricing. But one thing I would like to point out is that these are all the plans that we have. You can get 5 clients and you get unlimited reports with the base plan itself. When I spoke to Raj about this, he was like, let's not uh, limit users in terms of reporting, because the users are going to have clients and clients will need reports from time to time. So it's unlimited reports on all available channels. So plan B, again, if you're like a big agency, you have more clients, that's 10 clients. So plan C, agency plus, would be 20 clients if you're like a really big agency, having 20 clients with all different kinds of reports needed for them. But let's say you don't want, like you're truly big and you actually don't want to go with the number of clients and etc. We have the unlimited clients plan for $297. These are the plans, guys. They're available for you to comparison. Everything is fine. You get all the features with every single plan. Sorry, it's the only limitation is with the clients. That's it. Nothing else. And this is the lifetime deal. If you joined in late or something, you can go through the use case videos that we have here. It's a simple use case video that we have. Save hours from your analytics reports, and you can go through the details of here on what the tool is offering. And let's say you don't want all this, we actually want to see the report live in action, etc. You can go to the DataMyth website and start your trial, check it out yourself, and find out the insights that you need and be satisfied with it. If you like the reports, then you can come back and get your lifetime deal here, all of it. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out to the DataMyth team or the PitchGround team. You can tag me or message me or reach out to us in this live. We answer every single question in the live, and then we end the live, so no questions are going to be missed out. We're going to answer all your questions. So that's a DataMyth, guys, and that's the founder Raj that we have in front of you. So
One
Raj,
quick
you say.
additional point to the plans that Minak showed. So you have seen Plan A, Plan B, Plan C. Apart from Plan A, Plan B, C, D has the option to add and remove clients. Say, for example, I'm handling 10 clients. One of my clients goes off, like, so you don't want to stuck with your current client, right? So you can delete the client. After 48 hours, you can add a new client and you can add your channel and run the report. So we ensure, like I said, we want to disrupt the market, so we want to give everything like that. What we struggle as a marketer, we don't want the marketers to actually do it. That's how
So,
we.
so clients can be deleted and new clients can be added as well.
Yes, for plan B, C, and D.
Okay, for plan B, C, and D. Got it.
Yes.
Got it.
So plan A is meant mainly for brands and things. So plan B is where like really agencies or freelancers who deal with it. So plan B, C, and D has the option to delete and add clients.
Guys, really important to know that before you get into the deal. I'm again showing it to you. With plan B, C, and D, you are allowed to remove clients and then add your new clients. It takes like 48 hours propagation to remove the client and then add it. So you can basically, if you dropped any client or something, then of course you can add more clients in that aspect. So that you get it only with plan B, C, and D. With plan A, it's basically meant for individual companies who have brands, etc., who are like, fine, we have the data, we want to measure our own data and etc. It's fine. So you get all these advantages with the B, C, and D plans. D plan is of course unlimited. So yeah, you
Yeah,
get
D
that
plan is
with
unlimited, so you do whatever you want to do with that. Like add n number of clients, add download multiple reports, n number of reports. There's no restriction on it. And like Menak said, please feel free to contact us anytime you have any questions, any queries. Please feel free to contact us. Take a free trial and explore the tool. You want any questions? Please ask us any features you want to add it to the list. If it's there in our roadmap, we'll definitely consider and we'll add it to the list. We'll definitely take care of the users.
yes, the read is super important. Hiding would just be for us to able to translate that text. Very valuable tool. Awesome, awesome, JV. I'm glad you're liking the tool. Since you're asking a lot of questions and your use cases, I think you would have some suggestions as well. Feel free to add in those suggestions. We would love to consider it. Get on a call with you and then work on the things as well. No issues on that front either, JV. We are happy to serve you. So yes, so that was data myth, guys. We are clocking in 55 minutes in the clock, and you guys are those 15 people who are been live from the start till the end. You guys are amazing. Staying live consistently on a webinar, that too for a long time, is a tough task, and you guys are really good. And for that aspect, I'm going to do a giveaway right now, and you get a chance to win. So what do we do in terms of the giveaway? Yes, great tool. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
sharing the demo. Thank you. Really useful seeing data myth in use. Looks awesome. Darren, you're still here. Oh, that's nice. Great, great. Darren was the person who's like, show me the money. Yeah. So what's the giveaway? Give it really quick. So type in data myth in the comments down below. Just type in data myth in the comments down below. I'm going to choose a random person, not the first person. Sorry. I will, this time I will have to choose the random person.
Can I type?
Oh, good. Yeah. So,
Show me the money. Yes.
yes. So, I see Michael over here. Yes, everyone has commented, but yes, Michael, congratulations. You win a pitch ground t-shirt.
Wow.
I'm gonna contact you, Michael, after this webinar. I'm just dropping you a message right now. I'll be needing a few details like size and etc. so that I can ship a t-shirt to you. So all the comments have come in, and you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for participating. I see all your names here. Darren, Ashwin. Ashwin was like Tala, yeah. And then Abhishek. Javier, everyone who have been attending, thank you so much for staying till the end. You guys are amazing. So we'll see you in our upcoming webinars where we have more tools, and we will see you in our upcoming data myth webinars where we're going to showcase some really interesting topic. We have to come up with that. You guys have suggestions, feel free to drop the suggestions down in the comments. We would love to make more data driven marketing webinars over here. And Victor, you joined in late, but you're amazing. So good to see you here once again after a really long time. Victor is a really old customer, so yep, so good to see you here, Victor. Perfect. So this was the webinar, guys. Thank you so much for participating. You guys have been nothing but amazing. And I'll see you in the upcoming webinars. And Raj, thank you so much for taking out time, showing us the tool, and love your enthusiasm.
Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for being a wonderful audience and asking a lot of questions. It actually pushes us to do more and serve the community. Thanks a lot of Menard being an awesome moderator and help us like put the product in front of everybody. Thanks a lot.
100%.
Thanks.